It's the dictionary. It's the dictionary. It's the dictionary. It's the dictionary. Dictionary. It's the dictionary. It's the dictionary.
Ha 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 ha. Hello, word nerds. Welcome to the dictionary. My name is Spencer, and I am the host of this podcast. Please join my Patreon for only $1 a month. You will get very, very early episodes. Oh, I should mention that I got a new person. I think their name is Kay. It's either K-A-Y or just the letter K. Either way, they're pretty great. I should confirm that. But, hey, welcome to the show. You can watch this on YouTube. You can email me, dictionarypod@gmail.com. You can send me a voicemail. Call it with your ringy-dingy phone, 917-527-5757, at dictionarypod on the social media. Yes, the letter K, that's what they did. What I realized when I was looking at that, I was like, oh, I got a new person. Hey, that's pretty freaking cool. Thank you, Kay. A lot of people have joined up for free, and I didn't know that was a thing. And also, I don't think I have so much free stuff on there, but you can join. But maybe I should put up something for free. Ooh, what will that be? Maybe it'll be this. Maybe it was that. All right, now let's talk about the words. The first word in this episode is glee, G-L-E-E. Noun from before the 12th century. Number 1, exultant, high-spirited joy. The synonym is merriment. Just gonna pop this merriment. Yum, yum, yum. Christmassy. High-spirited joy. Woo! Glee. Number 2, a part song with, a part song for usually male voices. A part song, it's 2 words with a hyphen, so it's a type of song called a part song, and it's made of different parts of people singing high parts, la 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 la, middle parts, la 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 la, lower parts, la 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 la, and then low parts, la 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 la. They put them all together, la 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 la. You got magic. Okay, so that's interesting. We'll talk a little bit more about that soon, I think. This word is from the Old English glio, which means entertainment or music. Akin to the Old Norse glee or glai, which means joy, perhaps from the Greek word klui, which means joke. Okay, so we've got a joke. You tell a joke. Somebody tells a joke to you. You go, ha ha, I have joy now. Funny. And then also, I'm gonna sing now? Entertainment music. I don't really know how it got from, well, of course, another thing that maybe gives you joy is music and entertainment. That's sort of the whole point of it. Like this podcast, I obviously know is bringing you much, much joy. So that's why we're seeing high-spirited joy in the number 1, and also a song. And so it's all related to music, entertainment, brings you joy, ha-ha, laughter, jokey times, and that's glee. But now we shall go to, now what, well, I guess I'll just go, for my sound effect, I'll go, yeah! Now we have glee club. Glee club. Noun from way back in 1814. This is a chorus organized for singing, usually short pieces. How long is the typical Glee Club song? I mean, they're not singing epics. We know that. They're probably not doing Bohemian Rhapsody. Let's see. How long is the typical Glee Club song? This is what I am typing into the computer. 1.5 to 2.5 minutes. Well, no, that song's featured in Glee. I'm not asking about the show. I'm asking about in general. Anyway, they're short, regular length songs. So the Glee Club is the group of people singing the songs, and Now, our earlier one said usually male voices, so were glee clubs usually all male clubs? And but also, there's the glee. They're singing the glee, but also they're probably very happy singing the song. They got to put on that happy face. Put on a happy face. Go and wash your face. Okay, that's the Glee Club. There's the show Glee. Never watched it. People are very happy singing glees. I didn't know that a song was called Glee. Yay! Now we have gleed. Glee with a D, noun from before the 12th century. It's archaic, and it is a glowing coal. Oh, that's pretty interesting. When you look at maybe your campfire or your grill, and you see those coals at the bottom, and they're all orange, and they're starting to get kind of dusty looking, those are called gleeds. This is from the Old English gled or gleed, akin to the Old English glow-on, which means glow. So it's the glowing part of it that gives it its name, but not how we think of words now. Gleed. Cool. Okay. Glowing coal. Yay! Next is gleeful. This is an adjective from 1586. I think the people in a glee club are probably very gleeful. It just means full of glee. The synonym is merry, M-E-R-R-Y. We have an example. Gleeful laughter. My laughter is so merry. Ho, ho, ho. Ho, ho, ho. Green Giant. Okay, gleefully is an adverb, and gleefulness is a noun. Glee. I hope everybody can find some gleefulness in their day-to-day. I will try to manifest that for you. Next is the word gleek. G-L-E-E-K. Now, I'll just say it. It's an intransitive verb from 1590. It's archaic. And the synonyms are jibe and joke, or gibe and joke, depending on how you want to pronounce that. Just a joke. I mean, we're clearly seeing a connection to the word glee, and what was it? The Greek word klui, which means joke, and then they were just like, we'll call it a gleek. Separated from the song Glee, the joke gleek. The origin is unknown, but I think the etymology that I just described is probably very accurate. I had a jaw crack. Sometimes that happens. But to me, a gleek is something very specific, and I think that people all around the world probably have a different name for this thing. It's when you do that weird thing with your mouth, and you move your mouth and your tongue in a certain way, and a little bit of saliva just shoots out like a cannon, and hopefully you don't do it at your dentist's face. I always knew it as a gleek, so I'm very curious to know. Can you please call in, send an email, do something, send me a carrier pigeon, send me some information about what do you call that thing when the saliva shoots out of your mouth. I think some people can do it on their own, like consciously, but I can't. Yay! Next is gleeman. It looks like Glee Man. This is a noun from before the 12th century. The synonym is the word jongleur, which is spelled with a J. And, I'm now very curious about this word, jongleur. I am skipping ahead a little bit to see a bit about what we're talking about. It's a gleeman. Basically, this is somebody who provides entertainment. And so, the word gleeman or gleeman perfectly makes sense. Maybe they're telling some jokes. Maybe they're singing some songs. Hey, bring the gleeman out. We need some entertainment because we're feeling sad today. Okay. We know the etymology. We know all about that. And we shall now move on to, yay, gleesome. Adjective from also 1590. It is archaic, and the synonym is gleeful, the word that we had earlier. Yay! Next is gleet with a T. at the end. It is a noun from the 14th century. It is a chronic inflammation, as gonorrhea, of a bodily orifice, usually accompanied by an abnormal discharge. Also, the discharge itself is the gleed. Okay, I don't think I've ever heard of this. Is this a scientific term? Well, okay, so yeah, gonorrhea. That would be one of them STIs, or also known as STDs, that is affecting a bodily orifice, according to this definition. And there is an abnormal discharge, not your normal discharge, not the normal stuff that's coming out. This is abnormal. This is not how things, this is not the type of stuff that is supposed to be discharging, and maybe not in a certain way. So, and then that abnormal discharge is also called gleet. This word is from the Middle English, glet or gleet, which means slimy or mucus matter. So that can give you a little bit of an idea of what we're talking about when we're talking about an abnormal discharge. It is also from the Latin glitius, which means viscous, and the Latin gluten, which means glue. And there's more with the word clay. Okay, gleet. Haven't heard of that one. Hope I never have to use that one. Yay? Gleet does not make me say yay. We have the word gleg, G-L-E-G. This is an adjective from the 14th century. It's Scottish, and it means marked by quickness of perception or movement. Well, let's look at the etymology. It is from the Old Norse glogr, which means clear-sighted. So you can see clear? Okay. So the definition, marked by quickness of perception or movement. Something that is marked by that. Something that is gleg, has quickness of movement, and stuff like that. I don't know. You guys obviously have to watch the YouTube video. What are you doing with your lives? Gleg. Okay, Scottish people, what's going on with this word? Hey, that's a gleg snail right there. Okay, moving on to yay. We have the word glazation. Glazation. G-L-E-I-Z-A-T-I-O-N. Noun from 1938. This is development of or conversion into gley, G-L-E-Y, which will be shortly coming up. Glazation. Okay, development of gley or conversion into gley. We're going through glazation. What's gley? Don't know. Yay. Yay for gley? Definitely not yay for gleet. Okay, next we have glen. G-L-E-N. Noun from the 15th century. It is a secluded, narrow valley. Oh, I would love to just hang out in a glen right now. Just don't work. Nope. Glen. Let's have some glen times. This word is Scottish Middle English. It means valley. That makes sense. That's basically it. Also from Scottish Gaelic or Irish or Old Irish, very similar words that are meaning the same thing. A glen. Oh, glen. Oh, yay. Oh, Glengarry. Glen Ross? Glengarry is our next word. Glengarry. This is a noun from 1841. This is a woolen cap of Scottish origin, and it is called also a Glengarry bonnet. What I would like to do now is let's go over to this link and type in some words. And, well, you know, I believe that there is that movie called Glengarry. Oh, there it was. I think it was maybe a play first. Yep, called Glengarry Glen Ross. And is it the character's name? Or maybe it's... Ooh, I think there is a person named Glengarry Glen Ross, but they're not in the thing, and I don't really know what the connection is of Glengarry Glen Ross, but it's something. It must be about a valley and also a cap. A cap in a valley, a Scottish valley, a Scottish cap. So this is from Glengarry, which is a valley in Scotland. So all the people in Glengarry, in that valley, are wearing these caps. They're like, well, we got to obviously call these Glengarrys. And now I want to know where the name Glengarry came from. Glen obviously is valley, and then they just added Gary. Is everybody named Gary? Probably not. What's Gary in Scottish? Yay! Next we have Glen Plaid. Oh, I think you can assume that I am also assuming that this is Scottish. It's a noun from 1926. That's more recent than I would have expected. It is a twill pattern of broken checks. Also, a fabric woven in this pattern, and it is called also Glen check because it's made of checks. All right, let's just look up what this Glen Plaid looks like. And what else does it have to say? This is short for, this is a longer version of the word Glen. Because it's named after Glen Urquhart. Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't know how to pronounce that. GLENURQUHRAT, which is from that word broken up into two words with a capital G and a capital U, Glen Urquhart, which is a valley in Inverness-shire, Scotland. So a very specific, it's not Glengarry, it's Glen Urquhart. And Glen Plaid, and of course they're wearing the Glen Plaid over there, and it's very tiny little check patterns there in that thing. All right, so that's Glen Plaid. Now, you remember when we talked about glazation? Yayzation. Let's talk about gley. Gley, noun from 1927. It is a sticky clay soil or soil layer formed under the surface of some waterlogged soils. So the soils got too much water. They can't get rid of their water. They can't soak it in anymore. And so underneath that is this layer of soil. It becomes a clay soil, and we call it gley. Not clay, but gley. You understand. Glade is an adjective, and this is from the Ukrainian word gley, which means clayey earth. Yes, you heard me correctly. Clayey. It's like clay. It's clayey. Clayey earth. It is akin to the Old English clegg, which means clay, and there's more at the word clay, and it's gley. And so when that soil is becoming gley, it's going through glazation. Fantastic. Yay. Next is glaying. Gleying. Glaying. I think, it's a noun from 1949. The synonym is glazation. So, going through glazation, you're glaying. Hey, I'm soil. I think I'm going to do some glaying today so I can give you some clay and so you can make some potteries. Yay! All right, no more GLE words. Now let's get into the GLI words. The first one is glia or glia, Glia. Noun from 1891. It is supporting tissue intermingled with the essential elements of nervous tissue, especially in the brain, spinal cord, and ganglia. So this is the supporting tissue that is mixed in with the nervous tissue, the nervous system, all part of that sort of stuff. Mostly in the brain, the spinal cord, and the ganglia, wherever. Are these my ganglia? Feeling kind of gangly sometimes? I don't think that's the ganglia. Okay, so it's the glia. This is from the Middle Greek glia, which means glue, which we also saw glue earlier with the word gluten, but that's different. And there's more with the word clay. It's the glia. Yay! Now we have the word gliadin. Gliadin, noun from circa 1828. The synonym is prolamin, but especially one obtained by alcoholic extraction of gluten from wheat and rye. So when you are extracting the gluten from the wheat and the rye, give me your gluten, give me your glue that holds you all together, and then it's an alcoholic extraction. It's called gliadin. It's a kind of thing. It doesn't say what it is. People know what these things are, and I don't. Yep. Okay. That's it for that one. Now, yay. We move on to glial or glial. This is an adjective from 1888. This is of, relating to, or constituting glia or glia. That's the tissue amongst the other tissues. We have an example. Glial cells. So those cells are relating to the glia, constituting glia, of glia, or glia. You can use either pronunciation there. I'm not going to send you to the police if you use a different one. Yay! Now we have the word glib. I'm feeling glib, so I don't really want to say yay in a yay way, but I said it anyway. All right, glib is an adjective from 1584. Number 1A. Marked by ease and informality. The synonym is nonchalant. I'm just like, whatever. I'm very informal about this. Everything's so easy. It's cool. It's chill. Whatever, man. I'm feeling glib. Go do your stuff. 1B. Showing little forethought or preparation. The synonym is offhand, as in glib answers. I spent no time thinking about my answers, so they're just glib answers. 1C. Lacking depth and substance. The synonym is superficial, just what's there on the surface. We're not going deep. We're not asking about where your trauma came from. We're just doing some glib stuff right now. The example is glib solutions to knotty problems. Knotty. Ugh. Some superficial solutions to knotty problems? I think you don't need glib solutions. I think you need some stronger, deeper solutions for your knotty problems. Like find somebody who knows how to take out a knot. Number 2 is archaic. The synonyms are smooth and slippery. Glib. That rock in the stream is glib because I slipped on it. Number 3, marked by ease and fluency in speaking or writing, often to the point of being insincere or deceitful, as in a glib politician. Yeah, you don't want your politicians to be glib. Insincere, deceitful? No, that's exactly the opposite of what we would like them to be. And oftentimes, that is what they are. Some glib politicians. Glibly is an adverb, and glibness is a noun, and I don't know. I guess I didn't really see any of these that really fit with how I think of glib. I guess mostly it would be the nonchalant one, but I guess I think of glib as being a little bit more negative than nonchalant, which feels pretty middle of the road. What do you think of glib? This is perhaps from the Lower German glibberig, which means slippery, which of course we saw with the number 2, which is archaic, but how did like personality become slippery? And that's an interesting one. Glib. Okay, now one more word for you. One more word for you. I'm going to tell you one more word. It's the word glide. First form, verb from before the 12th century. Number 1, to move smoothly, continuously, and effortlessly, as in swans gliding over the lake. Swans. We don't really see them fly a lot. We just see them hanging out, maybe flapping their wings. Smoothly, continuously, and effortlessly. That I'm not gliding in my speaking right now. Number 2, to go or pass imperceptibly, as in hours glided by. Crap, when you're having fun. Time glides when you're having fun. 3A, we're talking about an airplane. To descend gradually in controlled flight. Yes, you are not gliding. Well, this is very specifically, it's a controlled flight, so you have some control over the plane, maybe the left and right, maybe a little bit of the up and down, but there's no engine, there's nothing pushing you forward, so you can go kind of wherever you want. You're just gliding. And we'll talk about it in the next episode, there's planes called gliders that they get hooked up, I think hitched to another plane, and then they get let go, and then we're gliding. Look at us, we're just gradually going down, but it's so controlled. Okay, so that is glide 3A, and now we have 3B, to fly in a glider. Number 4, to produce a glide. By the way, these are all intransitive. We have one transitive coming up at the end. But number 4 is to produce a glide. Where are you producing a glide? It might be in music or speech, like, hello, I'm talking to you, I'm gliding my voice. It's not the gliding my voice, it's gliding my voice. The very beginning of that song, Rhapsody in Blue, which is also a song that I don't think the Glee Club is singing because it's very long, and I don't know if there's any words. Anyway, the beginning of that song starts with a glide on a clarinet, because they can do this thing where they slowly release the keys on the clarinet, which is like up here, and it just like is a smooth glide from the lower notes to the high notes. Okay, and then we go to transitive, which is to cause to glide. This word is from the Old English glidon, akin to the Old High German gleiton, which means to glide, and that's it. That's it for the words. I'm gonna pick a word. Today we had glee, glee club, gleed, gleeful, gleek, gleeman or gleeman, gleesome, gleet, gleg, glazation, glen, glengarry, glenplaid, glay, glaying, glia or glaya, gliadin, gleal or glile, glib, and glide. Okay, so one of these is going to be the word of the episode. Do we pick glee, a sing-songy thing? I was never part of the Glee Club. The gleed is kind of interesting. That's a glowing coal. For sure we're not picking gleet. Some of you might pick it, but I will not. Let's see. I don't know. Yeah, I think the rest were fine. So let's pick gleed. A gleed is a glowing coal. It was burning, now it's glowing. It's a gleed. We don't use this word anymore, but we're gonna start using it for glowing coal. All right. I think it's movie time. I think we should talk about one of those things. The next one on the list is called The Baltimorons. I feel like I'm missing some movies in my list, but maybe not. The Baltimorons. I had to look this up because I needed a little bit of a reminder, but I very much like this movie. Written and directed by Jay Duplass. There's also a co-writer, Michael Strassner. Oh, he was one of the stars. He was the main guy. I think that makes sense. And it's like a day in the life. What is it? Christmas Eve. It's like 24 hours, and it's about a guy who has a dental emergency, and he ends up spending the day with his dentist, and it's very interesting and dramatic and funny, and I don't think a lot of people are aware of this movie called The Baltimorons, and I recommend it. I do. I think you should watch it. Please and thank you. All right, that's it for me today. That's all you're going to get. So I shall end this. Until next time, this is Spencer, telling you the news of the world and also dispensing information. Goodbye.